Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I will be talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Um, this is a non-spoiler review, so if you haven't watched it yet, then you're gonna be fine. It is a really good movie. I cannot explain it in words, but I felt so many emotions throughout the movie. I felt happy and well, there were funny moments as well, but it was a very sad and gut-wrenching story. I won't lie when I say that I did not cry, not because it was not good or it was not as heartbreaking as people are saying. It was, but I felt it, and it felt too real, and I was just shocked and numb. That's what I felt while watching the movie. There were scenes where I was just it, my ears were ringing, and I could not hear anything. It felt too real, and it was too good. Everybody's acting, everybody. It was perfect. If you haven't watched Spider-Man Brand New Day till now, please go and watch it. It's very good. It's it's amazing. That's all I'll say in the non-spoiler review, because I was scared that I will if I talk too much then I will spoil something. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's worth it. It's worth your time, it's worth your money. It's amazing, it's perfect. Just go and watch it. And also take some tissue papers with you, just in case. This is the spoiler review part. So if you haven't watched it, then please skip. Don't watch this part. I give you the warning. And if you're still here and you are willing to watch the spoiler review, well, then I cannot help it. It's your choice. What was that movie? Oh my god. Like, where do I even begin to talk about? Jean Grey? I did not know Jean had a sister. Maybe in the comics books, she had a sister, but I haven't read the comic books, so I don't know. But it was new information to me that Jean had a sister, and also they were constantly focusing on her sister's scrunchie, and it was yellow and blue. What does yellow and blue mean? They were constantly focusing on that scrunchie. I don't know why. What does that symbolize? I don't know. But I have checked on the internet, and the yellow and blue colors mean the OG X-Men costumes from the comic books. So we have X-Men in this universe. Please, I want X-Men. Okay. There were some really heavy themes, like Jean Grey losing her sister. Like, she lost her sister once. Like, the DODC took them from her. But then afterwards, at the end, she realizes that her sister is dead. The DODC basically practically killed her sister. And Tom Holland is going through his grief. He thinks he can do it all alone. He's fine. He's not. He can't do everything all alone. He needs his friends. He needs his guy in the chair. He needs Ned and MJ and everyone and Frank. Oh my god. I haven't watched The Punisher, but I think I need to watch it. There were some heavy themes, and it's about grief and depression and all of that. And the ending where just Aunt May just talks to Jean when she was in Peter's mind. Oh my god. I did start tearing up in that moment. It was too good. I did not cry in any other moments that were very sad, because I was feeling numb. I was feeling sad and depressed and numb because of those scenes. But when Aunt May came, yes, I did tear up. But I did not. Okay, so there was a scene where Frank just shoots. Sorry, he points. He's on this terrace, and he has a sniper type of a gun. I don't know, and he basically puts the target on Jean, and Jean is like miles away, and he was the target. And then he obviously pulls the trigger, and Peter can sense it, and then he saves Jean. Great, but how did I mean, how can Frank shoot from that far away, right? How can he see so clearly he can take that shot? That does not make sense. Or does it? Maybe it's some kind of special weapon that he has. I haven't watched Punisher. Maybe it's there. I don't know. Who cares? It's a superhero movie, and people don't watch it for realistic, practical reasons. Nobody watches it for that. We watch it for cool action scenes and amazing stories, and hopefully heart wrenching and heartbreaking, and stories like that. Jean Grey controlling the not I won't say the entire New York, but like a large amount of people at the same time within 1 kilometer radius, I think they said. But she controlling so many people at the same time. She is scary. Her powers scare me. And hopefully in the end, they showed that she is on the bus going somewhere. Hopefully it's to the school for special children, that Charles Xavier School. Hopefully, and not some weird foster home again. I really hope not. But oh my god, her powers scare me. She is really powerful, and her powers scare me. They have always scared me in any of the X-Men movies. Oh my god. um, but there were some wholesome moments too in the movie, like when Peter and Ned were finally doing Legos again together. I mean, Peter was not Peter. He was wearing his Spider-Man costume and doing it with Ned, but it felt like in the Homecoming they were making the Death Star, right? It felt wholesome. It felt like finally Peter has friends after being lonely for so long. Oh my god, I feel happy for him. And oh yes, and Peter told MJ that he kissed her. I mean, well, he did not kiss her. When they were on the roof, MJ kissed her, and then he kissed her back. But then he realized it was not basically MJ. Jean was controlling her. So, well, he knew that she had a girlfriend, but he still did kiss her back. Even if he did not know that Jean was controlling, he knew that MJ had a boyfriend, right? But he still kissed her back. So he said sorry, and MJ said, I don't even remember. And he said, it does not really matter if you remember or not. I did that, and I feel bad, and I'm sorry. And it's a huge thing. I mean, honestly, it's actually a pretty normal thing to do. But as we all know, that the bar is in hell right now. So Peter doing that is actually a really good gesture. It it shouldn't be a huge thing, but apparently it is, because the bar is in hell. It's not even in hell. It's 50 kilometers underneath the hell. It's oh my god. Also, the fact that MJ did not have her free will in that moment, it basically meant that Peter took advantage of her. And afterwards, he did say sorry to her. He apologized, he said sorry. And it does not really matter if MJ remembered or not. Like, when Jean took control of her mind, she did not remember anything. It was just blank, basically. It was like she fainted or something like that. She was unconscious. It does not really matter. The fact that he said sorry after what he did, it should not be such a huge thing, but in this day and age, it is a huge thing. It should not be. It should be a normal thing, but it is. It's really bad. And the situation is bad. The real life situation, not the apology. Obviously, Peter did the right thing, and I'm grateful that he did that. After that rooftop scene, Jean basically was controlling MJ, and well, she was controlling MJ, and MJ took a jump from the rooftop, and then Peter was jumping behind her, and that scene, I was so scared because I have PTSD from Amazing Spider-Man 2. If you have watched that movie, you know what I'm talking about. The entire time in the movie hall, I was clutching to my seat and I was like, please, please, no, please, do not do that. What you did with Gwen from that universe, let's not do that again. Please, for the love of God. And thank God it did not happen, and I'm so glad. Oh my God. I was holding my breath. It was so scary, that scene. If you have watched Amazing Spider-Man 2, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my God. There are a lot of things I liked about the movie, but there were a lot of things that I did not understand about this movie. Like when he first saw MJ with her boyfriend, and then he felt sad and angry and all of the emotions, obviously, because when he loved MJ, well, there was a scene where MJ finds out about the letter, and he tells I love you. She does not tell I love you back because she's like, I don't know you. Oh my God, I'm having chills right now. It was really sad. It was so sad and heartbreaking. Oh my God. But I'm not talking about that scene. I'm talking about when Peter first saw MJ with her boyfriend, and then something, he was feeling all sorts of emotions, and then it triggered the um, arachnid hormone to rise up and whatever. So I did not understand when his arachnid side, arachnid, am I saying that right? I, he's basically the spider side of him. When that took control over him and his pupils went all black and everything, why wasn't his spidey senses working? Because that spider side of him is basically in control. So why wasn't his spidey senses working then? That does not make sense. Did they explain that in the movie and I did not hear it? Probably. They were showing some things with the spider on the EV, but I'm scared of those things. I have a phobia, so I did not read those parts. I did not hear those parts. Maybe they did explain, and I just did not listen. Who knows? There was also this part when they were talking about the inhibitors and what they can do and all of that. When Dr. Banner said that, what if we took the good parts? Dr. Banner or Peter? Who said that? I don't remember. Someone said that if we took only the good parts from ourselves and our alternate egos, basically, like Dr. Banner is Hulk and his is Spider-Man, and if we combine them, then it will be great. And Dr. Banner was like, yes, theoretically, yes, of course, but it cannot happen. Well, Dr. Banner did combine his brain and Hulk's brawn together. Like we saw that in Avengers Endgame. He was like he was in his Hulk form, but he was not Hulk. He was wearing his glasses, and everybody was taking autographs of him. He did do that, right? Or did we just forget about that part and we are not going to talk about it? I don't know. Maybe. It's weird. Sometimes Marvel wants to talk about certain things, and sometimes Marvel just pushes it under the rug and lets people think and tells people that if we just ignore that part, maybe people won't talk about it, and just pushes it under the rug. I don't know at this point. Also, can I say that Can we not trust anybody from DODC? Like the superheroes should know that. Okay? We should not trust anybody from DODC. I don't. The moment I saw him, Metzger was his name, right? Yeah. The moment I saw him, the moment they introduced him, that he's the head of DODC or whatever, I was like, yeah, I don't like you. I don't trust you. I don't like you. You're a part of DODC, and I hate DODC from the bottom of my heart. Nobody is good in DODC. Not a single person I've seen in any of the series, apart from Daredevil or Punisher, if there is a DODC presence there, I don't know. But apart from those series, I haven't seen DODC do anything good. Literally, never. And Peter was telling him everything, and I was like, oh my god, please stop talking, please stop telling him everything. Stop asking him about VMAX and Sarah, and oh my god. I was, I felt like screaming. Oh my god, it was, oh, why would you trust DODC? Just, has DODC done anything good? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I hate DODC from the bottom of my heart. And everybody working in DODC. Worst, worst organization in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, hate them. They they basically took advantage of a child and then abused her. I don't know, used her, used her powers, and to make this room, and then capturing her sister, and then using her powers. Wh- You you don't want mutants. You hate them. Okay, you want to capture them, but then you want to take their powers and use them as a weapon. You little pieces of shit. Horrible duties. The whole organ. They should just shut down this organization at this point. Okay, there is not a single good record of them. Just shut it down. Pathetic people. I'm mad about UDC so much. Oh my god. Okay, happy thoughts. Okay, so I'll move on from the Odyssey because it's just making me more and more angry. And let's think about the funny scenes and happy thoughts. Oh, and Yelena's office. I did not expect that to be a bathhouse. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, their line of work is very stressful, so you do need office like that. It feels nice. And then Spider-Man started relaxing and he was floating and you could see his toes. Oh my god, it was too funny. I love the whole interaction between Spider-Man and Yelena. Big potato, little potato. It was a really good movie. And funny moments. Obviously, any Marvel movie has funny moments. Um, like when Jean took control of Frank and Frank was acting like this sassy teenager. Oh my god. There were some funny moments, yes, obviously, but there were more heartbreaking and gut-wrenching moments, way more than any of the whole Spider-Man movies, any of them. And I feel so bad for Dr. Banner. Just he he tries to be good, and then Hulk takes control of his mind, and then he has to go back to confinement again. I just feel bad for that guy. I feel bad for Dr. Banner. And honestly, all of these superheroes need a therapist, all of them, because you need to talk to someone. You basically cannot talk to anyone because nobody will understand apart from your superhero friends, and sometimes even they don't. You need someone, you know. All of them are just life is tough as a superhero. It's really tough, and I really hope that Jean was going to the mutant school, X-Men school basically. She she needs help. I mean, well, she was never bad. She was just angry and she wanted her sister back. Right? Like, she was not bad. She was not a villain. Well, she did some really bad things. Yes. But she wanted her sister back. And she helped Peter. She practically saved his life. I don't know how though. She took control of his mind and she did some witchy voodoo shit, as Frank said. I did not understand how she did that, but she did save Peter's life. And it was a really good movie. It was a very good movie with mature themes and dealing with grief and everything. I did not expect to see Aunt May, and I'm happy that I saw her. And she basically gave her wisdom to. She was basically giving advice to Jean. It felt nice. It was really good. Also, I forgot to mention that Jean's and Sarah's mother was really not that great because when she found out about her daughter's powers and the fact that they were special, she basically abandoned them. She was there, and yet these two girls were living in foster care. Who does that? What kind of a parent does that? So when Aunt May was talking to Jean, she felt seen. She felt loved maybe for the first time ever, like in a motherly fashion. Like she has never felt that. It was a beautiful scene, and honestly, I think she needed that. She needed someone like Aunt May in her life. And I'm getting emotional now. Okay, so okay, before ending, I'll talk about the post-credit scene, which was not a lot. They did not show anything. Well, they did. Like from the like they showed that there is a Spider-Man from out of the 616 MCU universe. It can either be one of the universes that are going to uh, collide in Avengers Doomsday, or it can be Miles Morales' universe from Into the Spider-Verse movies. It can be either of those two. It was not a lot, I will say. It can be either of those two. We can speculate until we get confirmation or we watch the Avengers Doomsday. I mean, that's part of the fun, right? Speculating and scratching our head to finding out what is going to happen next movie. That's part of the fun. That's part of this fandom, finding Easter eggs and everything. So I basically described you the entire movie. Huh. Okay. I did not mean to do that, but well, here we are. My spoiler review was basically me explaining the entire movie in 10 minutes or so. If you have watched the movie and you want to share your thoughts and your assumptions or anything, do comment down below and like this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.